or two and a few months since I've made an actual video. And by this starting image, you already know what it's gonna be. I'm gonna be watching Dr. Nowhere till I get scared. Because I don't get really scared. I technically have. I've listened to that for some reason. But yeah, let's just start with the original first. The hell So I think this guy would be good to use on the me at 4 a.m. after eating 17 pizza Lunchables and 5 boxes of 5-hour energies. Wait, no, a box of 5-hour energies. That's what this guy reminds me of, that image. I don't think anyone knows that unless you actually know me. Bro, speedrunning home invasion 100%. I'm turning this down. So that was the first one, and that was absolute film fury. What? And if this is good, I will subscribe to him.
Hello? What do you want?
I'm mentally disturbed.
What do you want?
This isn't scary yet, but I'm not getting scared.
Please go away.
But I am disturbed.
Please go away.
With how bad the quality of this video is.
Go.
Mine's definitely worse though. Hey, hooey. You're not scary. Yo, can I use your arms to get some of the food out of my teeth? That's murder. So all we know is that he committed murder. I honestly do not care. But if any of you need that content. Where's the off-key music? Not necessarily. I honestly not bother to notice what that means. English language and how you use spaces in it. Wait, is this the guy who got absolutely totaled in the last video? I got a feeling it might. Base call dot please. Whoever the laughing noise makes it 90,000 times worse. What's next? Oh, it's the boiled one. I'm probably gonna have to make a new recording for this one. I'm gonna. Sorry, I had to cut it and it was just using my earbuds.
Today we're and here it has to offer. As many of us Buddy, I don't want you in my home. I don't care. I do not care. Ugh.
you mind if I ask you a few questions regarding your condition and possibly unholiness within your home that your family had mentioned? Okay, first and foremost, did you notice any that you saw? Have you instant?
Listen closely. Do you hear it? You will hear the laughter of thousands as the sky opens up.
Wait, so that's just earlier some crap?
You will hear the trumpets play their happy sounds. The streaming blood of life will pour down onto us all. Together, we will be still. Together, a feast fit for a king. Together,
So is he
melded
supposed
by
to be
love
chasing
and
us?
purest
I don't know what he's
connection.
saying.
Be still.
No evil shall be fallen. I don't care. Go yourself. Go eat yourself. It wasn't my fault.
Why did you leave me here? I never existed to
Is this their child?
you. I know you heard me. It was all your fault.
Dang. So I think we just witnessed a murder. Alright. We'll be in Terry.
Dr. Nowhere's Office of Wonders presents the Oddity Compendium, a beginner's anomaly education program. Welcome to the Oddity Compendium. Today, we will be learning about many wonderful and strange oddities that exist inside of, outside of, and around your universe. The following information has been acquired from realities that may be secure.
Oh my.
Subhuman that highly flesh beds or mattress folk are a species of parasitic subhuman that highly resemble bedding mattresses. The body of a dormant flesh bed appears identical to a standard mattress. However, slicing the thin sheet-like skin reveals many soft organs, limb-like appendages, and a humanoid head which hides beneath the skin. They were first discovered in the late 1960s when a mattress company was surveying excess storage. Upon finding many seemingly pristine mattresses that had not been sold, they gave them away to thrift shops and people in need. The people who received the mattress folk initially had no issues with faux beds. It wasn't until the air began to warm up that these beds awoke from their uneventful hibernations. The first reported victim was 19-year-old Alice Digere. She had been sleeping on a flesh bed for roughly 6 months before her sudden disappearance. After noticing the stench of sulfur and rot originating from her bed, her family called authorities, and the inside of the mattress revealed a feasting parasite, several hundred human bones, and a half-digested Alice. The method in which mattress folks sustain themselves is by waiting for it to pull themselves from their soft mattress-like bodies. This process is very gradual and happens underneath its body or on its side so as not to be detected. After roughly a month of this process and on a night 70 degrees Fahrenheit or higher, its head and arms fully emerge and pull the sleeping host into its body, where prey is slowly digested. Not much is known about how these sleeping beauties came about, but it is theorized that since they are subhuman, they were once a branch of Homo sapiens that merged with a mycelial network many years ago. Autopsies of fleshbeds' digestive systems have revealed DNA samples from thousands of different people in each instance, some even tracing to people born during the 1600s. Another odd thing to note is that the mattress folk themselves contain DNA belonging to humans as well. One instance shared DNA in a blood type with Napoleon Bonaparte, leader of the French Republic during the time that the mattress folk were assumed to have come into existence. All in all, it might be a good idea to throw out that mattress that feels just a bit too warm lately. You might be sharing it with something unwanted. Good night, sleep tight, and don't let the bed bite.
Okay, I understand.
Remain in their stead. These corpses. The headless macrocosm is a sub-reality nearly identical to Earth save for the fact instead of humans, pale headless corpses remain in their stead. These corpses, though technically dead, do weakly breathe through the holes in their necks. Their hearts have also been observed to begin convulsing at seemingly random intervals. These beings are identical in appearance to one another aside from physical dimensions, which can vary severely between each corpse. The headless sub-people dwelling in this pocket reality have been observed changing their behavior when humans have physically interacted with them, and apparently gain a level of awareness and vitality when such events occur. There are approximately 2,393 living humans residing in this reality, all from parallel Earth. Every single resident recounts waking up in the headless macrocosm after falling asleep under strange circumstances back in their home realities. No one back in their own parallel homes remembers their faces or identities, which leads to the belief that this place could be a form of anti-reality, a waste compartment of the universe used for aspects of reality that are useless or harmful to existential fabric. The humans that live in the headless macrocosm are assumed to be taking shelter in abandoned structures and banding together to search for plant-based food during the warmer times. Fun fact. Humans have coined multiple terms and nicknames for these headless corpses, such as stumpies, cranes, and ichabodies. Despite this sub-reality being detached from main reality, upon reaching the house, the man unintentionally brushed up against one of the breathing bodies. This body, just before motionless aside from the labored convulsions, sprang to life and removed the head of the man. It then proceeded to attach the severed head to the stump of its own neck. The man's name was Michael Hedford. After the corpse had placed Michael's head where its own should be, an event occurred back on Earth in the year 2061 that resulted in governmental intervention. A family's call to the authorities described an impossibly tall naked figure appearing in their backyard. The presence of this oddity was highly distressing to the family, and they remained inside their home until the situation was resolved. The following photograph depicts this figure they spoke of. Michael Tedford's rotting head is affixed atop its frail neck. Shortly after the photo was taken, what was left of Tedford's existence was removed from the premises and taken to an upscale anomaly testing site. Apparently again, this macrocosm deemed you valid seemingly out of nowhere, intending to fight.
obelisks of enlightenment are a collective of monolithic beings that are currently residing in different remote locations across the world. Also known as the Fathers of True North, they appear in groups of 1 to 8 and stand anywhere from 10 to 150 feet tall. Each obelisk is levitating just barely above the ground and facing geodetic north. Though most of them reside in remote fields and deserts, they have also been found floating above the ocean within the vicinity of the Bermuda Triangle and even of the Moon. They are moving just ever so slightly and progress approximately to knowledge. These obelisks are unraveled without. Fun fact, these obelisks soared whenever a sun were brought into Earth's knowledge. The construction of few may seem malevolent. Now, looks like our time here may be almost up. But before you go, it's time for a bonus audio where Philbus comes from or why he is here. But there.
Okay, I have to pause this real quick.
This is Philbus. It is not known where Philbus comes from or why he is here, but there have been a number of people who, after consuming media depicting Philbus, have felt the overwhelming compulsion to practice Philbism. Philbism is a political and somewhat religious ideology which centers around a belief that building/consuming chairs and other wooden furniture is honoring Philbus' great sacrifice. It is not clear what this sacrifice is or what it refers to. Attributes and practices of Philbism include learning to build chairs, learning to properly digest chairs, promoting/discussing chair consumption on obscure internet forums, praising the fictional political candidate known as Philbus, who is said to advocate for making furniture consumption a socially accepted and widespread practice. There are so many wonderful things about Philbism. Consume the body of Philbus and become one with many others today. It's a great decision. Just eat your share to get started. Any mention of Philbism and elaboration on the subject will eventually result in it becoming a sponsorship or advertisement of sorts. We have no idea how to avoid this.
I don't want to eat a
Sorry.
chair.
All Philbists will deny the existence of Philbism when directly questioned about it. This video was not in any way sponsored by Philbism. This is for educational purposes only. Philbism does not even exist. You can sign up for Philbism certification here. Consider the body of Philbus today. Or would you look at the clock? It's just about time for us to part ways.
A brief cleansing process will now commence. This purely audited.
I unfortunately do not care. Hey, this is good so far. Okay, it's a little music video. Not needed. Okay, he doesn't. Absolute money. Yes, sir. What is it? Some of these, so this is just giving us more oddities. Wait, what? I feel bad for him. Dang. Dang. Jeffy might be an inspirational fairy. I mean, an inspirational, I don't know what you call it. But yeah. I declare that he is inspirational. I don't know how you can declare something inspirational, but I feel like you can. Ah, that was kind of sad, not gonna lie. This is the final one. First, I haven't gotten scared. What? So I can see he lives with his heart. Yeah, that's kind of inspirational. He lives with his heart. Well, that's it. Alright, let's do this extra one.
It's boiled. It's what?
What is that?
It's Suzu. It's the boiled one plushie. Have you ever wanted your very own manifestation of trauma itself? Small, adorable plushie.
What?
Of course you have.
No.
Introducing the boiled one plushie. Customers are raving.
I bought it before I wanted it, and it arrived before I purchased it.
Wow!
Oh my.
Cool.
Alright, if it gets
Punishment
5
deserving
likes,
of
I'll
the
buy
boiled one
it.
plushie. Punishable act.
That's not that much. but-
Reading too loud, killing one stone with two birds, complaining about torture, being from a country, licking your fingers to turn the pages of a book, doctor tested and approved. There are so many things you can do with your boiled one plushie. Things you should do with your boiled one plushie include feed it. It's always famished. Offer it fine feeling. Meats. It's always famished. Purchase it. Here are some things you shouldn't do with your boiled one plushie. Look at it. Touch its stomach cavity. Make promises to it. Enjoy it. Decipher its messages. Let it fly your helicopter. It can't do that. Its pilot's license was suspended in 1962. Boil it. It's already boiled. Why waste your time? Be in its presence alone. Purchase it. We've been getting a lot of questions and concerns regarding the boiled one plushie. The boiled one plushie. Order now. Symptoms of owning the boiled one plushie may include assault, increasingly overwhelming sense of dread, bedtime trumpets, complete paralysis of all voluntary muscles, limbs, time with the monolith, a skin receive celebration, the jump push from behind while you're on the stairs.
Alright, yeah. So five likes and 1 new subscriber from this video. All I know is that I'm at 52 right now. And I will buy the boiled one plushie. Well, with